and welcome to all you Librans. No, this is not a monthly horoscope, but about the Mercury retrograde. The Mercury retrograde in Cancer, what does it mean for the Librans? For a Sun in Libra, a Moon in Libra, and Ascendant in Libra, what does it mean? Well, first of all, so if you want to check out your monthly horoscopes, they're on my YouTube channel. You can check out the playlist for June and already for July as well. But this is in particular a short video specifically about the Mercury retrograde. Now this is happening for you. It's a very important one. It's a challenging one though, because it happens in Cancer. And that energy clashes a little bit with Libra, but we'll find out what it's all about. Now this Mercury goes stationary and backwards around and about the 17th to 18th of June, around 14 degrees of Cancer. So you Librans who've got planets between 14 degrees of Libra, you will feel it the most. That will be the Librans who are born around and about between the 4th of October and the 9th of October. They will feel it. Everyone will feel it as a Libra, what I'm going to say now, but in particular these people. Now, and this goes direct again, this Mercury, on the 13th of July. So that's a pocket of time where you're going to have this Mercury going backwards and forwards in a very emotional sign of Cancer. So Mercury is a communicator. So it's very easy to blend these two ingredients, of course, because the coat that the Mercury is wearing is the Cancerian coat, which is an emotional one. So emotions are driven, or the mind is influenced by the emotions there. And that's not a good or a bad thing. It is what it is. And this is happening in the highest point of your horoscope. It is happening in Cancer, which is your 10th house of work. Now, for some of you who don't work, this has to do with how others see you in the world, your mission here on planet Earth, whether that is taking care of your family or whether it is making sure that your neighborhood has a nice association there when they can play music or whatnot. But it has to do with your role in society. And there is a bit of a clash between that Mercury retrograde and with Mars in your 7th house with Chiron. So I'll explain what it means. But first of all, this Mercury retrograde is a bit more emotional than usual, but it is on a fixed star, 14 degrees on the of Cancer, a fixed star called Sirius, and that is a very optimistic star. It has to do with ambition, with pride, with taking the leadership. So this is for a lot of you who work or who want to make changes when it comes to their work. This is an opportunity to be ambitious, and but it's gonna take a while before you're gonna see the results of your efforts there. So if you want to change your job, if you want to change your style of communication that has to do with work, if you want to think and reassess work in general, this is an amazing time. But know that the results will show itself after the 13th of July. So it has a bit of timing there. And but there could be some issues coming up around it, and you will see it already around the 17th, 18th of June, maybe already now as I'm recording this on the 15th. So you will sense it around this time, and you could have a bit of an argument or a bit of a misunderstanding or just a different opinion. Basically, Mars square Mercury is just, you know, clashing with opinions and clashing in communication. Now, of course, you are a Libra. You will always try to have the equilibrium for sure. But it might be that someone, a business partner, or actually your lover, goes through a more martial kind of time with Mars and Chiron there, so that they're a bit in pain either, or they're trying to stand their ground. And because of that, it gives you some tension with work, basically. So on all levels of your work, all levels of your life, sorry, you're going to feel that push and pull. You're going to feel like if you are in a relationship, they demand more from you, for sure. And you will have to deal with that. And then at the same time, you're rethinking your career, basically. And you have to deal with that as well. So, but it doesn't mean to say that this is like pulling and pushing. You will find that equilibrium for sure. That's why you are a Libra. but it will take some time, and have some patience on your own behalf. That is I think a very important sentence, maybe the most important sentence there to remember. And I think so a very interesting time. There's also eclipses happening there, so there's possibility for newness, for new jobs, for new work, but it will demand a bit of push and pull. The relationship, how you see it yourself, what you can do to put all those pieces together. But I'm sure you will do well. You are the Libran after all. Thank you so much for watching, and have a very good Mercury retrograde. Very interesting time for you to improve those two areas that I just mentioned, relationships and work. Bye-bye.